Hello, my last gamer. Welcome to the video. I just wanted to let you know I do have a Discord and a Twitter if you ever want to interact with me or say hi or have a conversation. And if you ever want to catch these videos live, head over to my Twitch and my Kick and come hang out. I sometimes don't talk. That's unfortunately one of my mini quirks. Is my inability to formulate thoughts as my brain focuses in on what I'm doing, and then I just forget to speak. So I'm always up to hang out and chat with anyone that stops by. So hope you enjoyed the video. I is back. We are going to be doing a war against some more uncivilized barbarians. But first we need to assemble a legion. Who is the best? You are. Whoops. Alright, so engineers. A big supply train. Five units of that, 10 units of light infantry, 5 units of that, 5 units of chariots, 10 units of archers. Let's make it 15. Add some light cavalry as well. And add 2 more engineers. We use a lot of money. We'll also see is how I'll probably have to make the navy even bigger with more light ships to help carry. Splendid. I'm gonna invest in a massive supply train for the specific reason that they can just be out there forever. I never have to worry about the actual professional army starving. We're losing fear of the local populace, which decides to give in to the demands. After a year of preparation, finally ready to attack its advances. Can I agree? However, whether it be the best to attack them by land or by sea, go by the overland route. Army morale is always going to be more useful. The better saddles our cavalry is more comfortable riding their horses and can control their mounts while engaged in combat. Blacksmith apprentices with more hands on disposal, our blacksmiths are more sure to be more effective than ever. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit too much expense to fully fund the fucking army. That literally says I need 50 ships, so I gotta build 50 light ships. Citizens are euphoric. Help them out. So this massive legion is gonna build roads. Well, they can't leave the island. Due process. Ensuring everyone has a recourse to appeal action or indictments. Protects the people and gives the government an air of fairness. These notable scientific breakthrough. Research can't overcome. You should just need more supplies, or get our hands. Be personally asked for the priest. Give that more access, but the rest of us really suffer. You know what? If you're gonna get me really ahead of time in tech, you can have the resources. While slaves are an important part of our economy and social structure, Avalon, the sheer number of slaves portion of society has become something of concern. Some argue these bondmen are bolstered by strict Menurian policies of growing practice of debt bondage must be countered to ensure that there's enough freedmen to support our military and small holdings. Has been in favor of debt bondage reform for some time for her own political motives. On the other hand, the particular outspoken supporter of debt bondage argues that debtors must not be allowed to escape repayment, must and what is owed, nor become a drain on the state through rampant imprisonment. You can either exploit the opportunity to redress the growing slave population or support the interest of the slaveholders. Slaves are the backbone of our successful economy. We gain 5 tyranny. The bondage endorsed. We have enough slaves, we need freedmen. Debt reform, Democrats' approval. One slave pop will be promoted to a freeman. Every city that has more than 4. There's no need to interfere. I think I'm just going to encourage debt slavery. Oh, we have a citizenship law. Status quo. I'm probably just going to keep citizenship law status quo. One, two, three, four, 5, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, so we're the most effective when doing the bottleneck strategy. American devotion, more stability, and vengeful. Need to build up to 320 golds so I can get the final import update. I also need to build a foundry over there. How expensive this? Accept rights. Have accepted religious rights often practiced by foreigners within our realm, but grant a certain degree of scrutiny to our security for foreign cultures, and then open religion. There's little point of drilling the army, realistically. I need this massive ass navy just to leave the island. Most lands don't have the ability to support this legion, so the legion, when it starts to run out of food, needs to go home. Do I need 51 ships? Yes, I need 51 ships. Flight of the downtrodden has been a long debate regarding the military Better military or policy exclusion of outside times of great need has resulted in nation forging ahead. Other nations forging ahead. We reviewed our word in great reform taking place in Rome, driven by bipartisan support of the elites in common with the lake. The things sweeping changes of the very nature of the Roman military. A man-possessed keen mind has argued that we might benefit from adopting the same approach, although cost matters. The costs are typically too great. That requires me to be a great power anyway, so I can't even use it. I'm actually gonna do that because it allows me to get it before I'm allowed to. Military modernization will be instantly instituted, giving us 5 additional discipline. Let's embrace this reforms and follow Rome. Now we have 1 singular legion. Into resistance, Canada preset, spoken criticism to government. I don't care. Yeah, fucking Senates are just so much more stable. Unbeknownst to the locals, I'm going to be keeping a permanent residence over here once this war's out. Does that increase our naval range? Strike the Earth. No, I'm assuming I have to take the land. Yeah, 25,000 men just roll up. These tribes don't stand a chance. Although there's a massive financial drain on the Empire. On the Theocratic Republic. Make religious cults enshrine the constitution of equality remaining open to all comers regardless of class. Oh boy, I can't wait to seize all of this land out here. Also, tribesmen essentially don't exist in my society anymore. It takes 5 engineers just to get a +2, but I'm assuming this is just kind of probably ramming my sieges through a lot faster. Drop none. We go over to that province, take the region capital. It's the other cultures that are getting pissy. Benefits of power. Again, it's like one of those, I'm not gonna, like, veto a thing that's gonna piss them completely off. That'd just be suicide. I did spend 5,000 legionaries' lives. For the sake of just, you know... I will construct the flagship of our nation. Realistically, even if I somehow lose all of the land on Europe to the Romans, they probably physically cannot touch me and my island. Solius, I'm gonna keep fucking ignoring you. Give me an office, no! Give me an office, no! Give me an office, no! It is with great pride the shipbuilders have let us know that the new flagship has been taken into use. These new titans of the sea will undoubtedly be very useful in our navy before taking on surface. Our purpose of internal politics, the birthing ceremony, cannot be held by anyone but the ruler himself. The maiden voyage will require a commander, a great honor and boon to many families. Who's the most built military? You will! Gwendolyn Newcotter is the right woman for the job. Now, how expensive is this bastard gonna be? They're pretty expensive to maintain, but they are going to be great siege weapons. When I fight anything on the coast. And I'll bring the legions down back south to end this war. Oh no, I gotta march over here. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. They can have that little tiny piece of stretch of land. Glory! Civil Action 10. Marshal. Wait a second. I got to get that reform without needing cohorts technology. Let's go. I just realized that. Civilian levies no longer support the interests of the state. We must create permanent modern army to defend ourselves, project power if need to. Act propels the Mac overhaul the logistics administrative divisions within our armies. So we can still summon levies, except in states that have legions. Religious rites of observance. In most cases, religion given practice, no consequence of. Given limited protection of rights, exact beliefs, because I'm going for divinely guided to get that morale boost. The cavalry can do whatever the hell they want. Never mind the slave revolt. I just can't force them to hand it over to me, which I'm kind of confused. Whatever. What the? Did they just leave or something? Mm-mm-mm. Bad governor. Mm. There's not a spot for them to stand inside of Europe, and I'm just gonna send them back to the island. Mm. Mm. Mectus the slave. Uh, I will not interfere in And politics, as I'm trying to focus on more of the home to citizens found brutally murdered in his home last night. Nothing to see here. Oh yeah, the new cultures. Rome is apparently so much larger than me, but I am still technically winning because I have a better society, I guess. What was I doing? Divinely guided. It's well known fact our people that our nation is guided by a divine self. Our leadership, therefore, is chosen as well. And what fool would oppose something like that? When do we get to declare divine? Oh wait, that is a. Reputation beckons. Carta there seeks tells to donate some money to the beer treasure, return nothing but favor. Future. Take donations is something more commonplace. This action may have consequences. I'm taking the money. I'm taking all 600 ducks, buddy. Interesting. Alright, so we got the Legion resting at home. Alright, I guess I'll send the Legion out. Welcome back. I'm currently marching around with my massive Legion that cost me all of my money. I've also turned into a theocratic republic. Mainly, it does two really good things. I'm gonna go find the actual government. One, it provides more happiness for your religion. Two, it provides more omen bonus, and I think it provides faster civilization score, which is that number, the civilization value inside of the. Yeah, I don't know. The third one I don't know about. Plus, it gives you another bonus power to Omen score, which Omens do this. It supercharges the benefit of when you worship a specific god in the religion. So I have near 288%, which gives me 23% more taxes. So I really need that, because the legions take a lot of money. Plus I got all these forts everywhere. The main real big draw for republics is that they don't suffer as hard as when leadership dies or changes hands. They have a lot more. I haven't played with monarchies to tell you in detail what the complete balances are, as I feel like there's a lot more intrigue that happens in republics. This already went through the storyline of someone trying to essentially seize power because their faction was very powerful, and because the rulership switched to a minority in the Senate, and they're like, "Nah, we want the power back." And apparently, like, she was so unpopular that, because the funny thing is, they all voted to see who we banish, and because she was more unpopular than my current ruler, they banished her. That was the oligarchs that voted her out. Yeah, I heard the Invictus mod's really good. I didn't. I wanted to at least test this game unmodded, and compared to when it started, it is a hell of a lot better. The problem is, most games can't pull a No Man's Sky and bring back their reputation, or at least bring back an audience enough. Even if they do fix everything and make it great. I'm gonna bring the legions back over here. I'm going to go invade this pirate haven that's over here, because this entire nation up here is hosting a pirate haven that's raiding around my stuff. Yeah, from that is the good thing. The lessons of the other games are going to make U5 better. There's a couple weak points in U5, but hopefully that it will get better, or be polished up before it releases. I'm just kind of like on the edge of my seat waiting for U5 to come out. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. The funniest thing, we're gonna get a U5 announcement. If they release it in this week, I'm gonna be so screwed, because I'm gonna be hanging out with a buddy of mine, and we're going to the Netherlands around the end of the month, going to DEF CON. Send in the authorities to fix that region, please. Also, the funniest thing I could do to avoid civil war, I was just like, oh yeah, you can just do whatever you want, I don't care. It's just like maximum corruption rate. It's like, yeah, I don't care, as long as we don't go to civil war. This is supposed to happen. Raise all the levies! Retreat that unit. Good thing that the Omen just switched up. We're gonna take the Omen of Hostile Attrition. That's going to afford more fort maintenance. We're also gonna go harsh taxation because we're in the big war. I don't have time to dick around with these sieges. So how's it been going, man? Corruption. No. Not changing the law for personal funds. Thank you very much. So how's the bottom been going? Oh, yeah, the battle. Levies are just too weak. Nice. I have to run these troops sideways. I just storm this fort. Why is it not auto-sieging? What the fuck's happening? Me too. Reload. I messed up pretty bad. Just gotta hope that this saves better. In a better situation. Might be before I actually killed half my army trying to seize a castle. Instantly, and I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm still confused why why the auto-sieging is not working up here. Oh, because the capital is the auto-siege. Okay. I'm just gonna march on the ground. And that's slower. Ah, the fucking admiral's disloyal. God damn it. Hmm. That's a say. I was about to get really annoyed if I just lost this battle, even though we were like massively outnumbering them. Yeah, so how many princes are in the HRE? How many nations are we gonna have in the HRE this time? Mm, yeah, it is the Thunderdome. It is the Thunderdome. It is the Thunderdome of Europe now. Yeah, well, Germanic troops often surprise their opponents by using core of Headley's shield, whereas acting as deterrent to attackers as a particularly cohesive and mobile unit in the battlefield. Much as I'd like to get more civics, I think I need to start actually getting Miltech. Gonna force the levies to win. So that means that if they didn't actually, properly modify the game's ability to think, that we're gonna have a lot of performance problems. The improvement of standards, the ability of veteran warriors level we can devote to at least portion of recruitment. Them alone. Well, they have better optimized EU5 to be able to run that much. I don't want my computer to only be able to go essentially one speed because there's 12 times the map. With the legions arriving, that should save this war on our side, at least. Yep, this one's just murdering house, even with the levies. We get a brand new garrison here, so I gotta take the time to besiege this. I think they were hoping I'd be too distracted with invading the other nation that I could not respond to come actually defend myself in this war. I'm very shocked that I am like, I'm back with all of my legions. Slave. Slave. Hello, you are also enslaved. You're enslaved. Oops, I missed one. You're enslaved. Oh, I missed another one. Welcome, slave. I may or may not have enslaved more people, over half my population. No, you're a worse augur. Get out of here. I think they're gonna try to push me out the fort. They're thinking about it. Yeah, there's 1,000 archers showed up. The rest of the army did. I just annihilated them. Let's start with the siege over here. I do love how my army shows up, obliterates their face because of the discipline that we have. I got a lot of early war victories in this game just because of these two religious gods that gave me 3% discipline, and then I was able to build all the temples in my lands before anyone else did, super boosting all of the effects. Now, I'm technically on a ticking clock with this war. I do not have the money to continue it. Rome has okay. I don't think my statement it stands untrue. I think Rome could easily come over and destroy my navy if they wanted to. If I had actual money to establish a legion in this region. Veteran reassignment by taking active role in assuring more expenditure placed on training new recruits. Should the valuable skills and knowledge that you retain much longer. Going for cohorts. And I'm going to try to get as much discipline physically possible in my army. Anything new that from EU5 that you think is probably going to be the best mechanic of the game? Get over here. That is awkward. There is two revolts. I'm fighting two different nations. It's really awkward. Yep, just been picking a weasel like woman, in fact, making yourself clear more than ever. And staring at the people with their governance, perhaps hoping to challenge their rule. Unfortunately, she's well regarded in this locale. No. Oh, I'm gonna stir up a rebellion in prison. No, no, no longer will. I can't pronounce the name, even though it's the German. In action, all the people, friend or foe, shall laud the name of the Conqueror. So we've been in back-to-back battles. I think I might just go to see this work end. If there's anything else. This is war I wanted to end. I hate that a civil war happened right as I start in the middle of the fight. This would have been so much easier if that wasn't the case. This may acquire representative for our unfortunate, not the matter of reputation of confidence. Unfortunately, it's not the manner of his reputation that instills confidence in his leadership. Despite the extreme weirdness of his soldiers, he's ordered the execution of several junior officers. For example, his troops. So it could be dangerous, but something must be done. Hopeless. Have him flogged in front of his own troop. No, I'll just send over a state observer. Veteran enticements, encouraging retired soldiers to sign up once again will increase the fighting experience of our armies. Glory to you! What would it be to run another legion? Of just pure heavy infantry. Or heavy cavalry. 2 maintenance. Just disband some of these forts. His families that are fed up with the situation by military armed forces. They're not hostile yet could provoke a civil war. Running them down. Kill him, I don't care. I'm not paying 700 ducats to save one man's life. Get over there. I think I'm gonna burn down most of the forts on the island. I kind of realize this is kind of stupid to keep them here. Mm. Scan those dominoes. While occasionally rakish loathed syntheses are well known through the upper echelons of London, no one was quite prepared for the appalling slew of allegations laid at him of late. There are growing rumors of terrible indecencies perpetrated on slaves, debauched gatherings honored of the wine god of wine, where Patheos and his lewd entourage exhibit a debased their latent acquisitions from Emporium of Pontus. Burgers denies everything in the most strenuous terms, claiming that the tales to be lies engineered by political opponents. The gossip is backed by several witnesses who claim to have been besmirched by him personally. The slaves' virtue system across demanding governments be sanctioned, justice deterred excess. We can no longer ignore the situation. Token inquiry at best. That hold fair investigation. Yeah, we're gonna do a full investigation. Might as well. It gives me political power. And that is one thing I desperately need. So much of work on gathering testimonies, exploring the specific crimes, both religious and temporal, that may have committed. Bringing those findings point heavily to his guilt. Investigation not complete. Some suggestions must be prematurely detained in order to ensure he does not try to escape justice, although this will undoubtedly distress his family. And criticism as a precaution. These horses are a lot better, at least as mobile. Reboot. For several weeks of gathering testimonies, it's become clear even to the wildest rumors circulating Londonium hardly scratched the surface of the witness producer empires, who has committed unspeakable horrors in the name of Hermos. Countless witnesses have come forward, from household of slaves to catamarites. And the mountain of evidence cannot be dismissed as more of a clemency. Having consulted with the most senior religious and Jewish experts, there is no doubt of his guilt. That is heinously guilty. In the eye of the law, Entardius both. Yesterday, the high priest joined Nero. All else in baying for his blood. He must now decide what to do with him. Immediate punishment will not be viewed favorably by the slaves, but if we're too harsh, the risk will alienate the entire family. Grim reputation will be a fine deterrent to Lexus excess, which we gain 50 ducats because they pay us, and everyone is happy, but the family is hated for a good long time. Or I'd kill them, which makes the slaves better. Makes the slaves really happy, but Slave happiness does not matter because it treats all slaves as if they're 100% happy no matter what, as it says in the chat. Give me that money. One thing can be certain, I am gaining a lot of military experience from this war, as it is a war to end all wars. We are maxed out in terms of war exhaustion. People are literally sick of this war. The horse and get there. Mr. Teach that. Your discipline plus these horses are just like, I have invented mobile armor. Only can expand this horse regiment. Promotion through valor. Promoting troops based on their actions provides every man a reason to perform their best to their ability. Oh, the Conqueror has decided they are no longer loyal. Hmm. Held a triumph, and that pulled them from their leadership ability. Uh, mm, mm. So max war exhaustion, let's go. We're gaining all of the experience. Christians have been using their time bureaucratic assembly, the main investment part of the country, such investment would be a boon to the people, landowners, ability to produce other goals. It's not a bad idea. I will probably build a massive fortress complex on the border of. Oh. Yes, it won't be, because. Oh, yes, the idiot ran the Legion right into the enemy, trying to attack them. I'm gonna force that one out. Consider advance. No. Enhanced training grounds with the designated training grounds set aside for recruits, which significantly reduce the amount of time needed to prepare men from part of the military. We're going to try to get down to cohorts. Was the Legion that he was commanding got destroyed? Yes, the Legion he commanded got destroyed because he's an idiot. Mm. Uh, your legion originating somewhere in the south of Italy, logistic fighting force collected mana piles. Each mana pile is 120 men. Cohesive unit fighting in concert with any number of additional mana piles. Okay. So higher discipline. Strong arm, heavy infantry offensive plus 10%. While most of our warriors exterior protection afforded by mail, our strong armed, well-equipped javelin throwers clad themselves in armor and hurl iron-tipped spears capable of penetrating through plate of iron and flesh and bone. Gotta let that unit reform. Problem is, I don't want to cause legionaries sieging the fort down. That's the only reason why I don't do it. I like this mobile, like, cavalry unit running around. It allows it to do things that most normal units couldn't. Just not bickering. Okay, they beat that rebel in the south. I'm gonna grab that. Mm. Illinois man has addressed the Senate recently denouncing the poor performance of key member of government for us claims himself to be better candidate. After address, he reinforced his argument with offer a sizable bribe. No, but we may have be able to use for him yet. Care killer. Like, these constant, like, mutinies don't do anything for you. I'm not gonna pay you for mutiny against me. Oh, they might actually win that smaller force versus the bigger one. Oh, if they had to beat that before the 8,000, yeah, the 8,000 arrived. So run away. You fought valiantly, but that was the end of that fight. This is a forever war. Both sides can never run out of fucking manpower, so we just keep pushing back and forth. I'm gonna go try to press for that unit in the north. Most likely the Legion will not arrive on time, but it's okay. A multi-discipline training by teaching recruits the basics of all possible martial discipline, they have better knowledge of how to fit into a functioning military force. To get cohorts for another 5% discipline. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. 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 Do, 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 do. Alright, I think this war is basically over now. After how much they have lost in terms of combat, they can't have more. You can't have more men. You repeatedly lost 8,000 men wholesale multiple times. Storing up the defenses have begun feeding. Press a wall. Maybe a trading camp, yeah. You know what? I am happy with this end of the war. I want this war over, please. So I gotta upgrade that to a city as soon as possible for the sole reason of if Rome decides to ever attack, that's where they have to come through. For the most part. If I can make this a massive, just walled city, that would be good. Oh, they did get dime capitated, but I'm not fucking gonna buy him back. Oh, I fucking hate this game. You know what? I'm gonna put this game down. Seeing that mission, seeing how bad it is to do, I think I'm done with this game. I think I'm done. I know I haven't even fought Rome yet, but I think I've experienced everything the game has to offer. Also, I think... Let me look. Let me look on my phone. We technically are 100 years out before the game ends, too. Yeah, I think I'm good with this game. Maybe I might check out the Invictus mod, but I think I might just be done with the game. I have made civilized Britain, and the problem is there's also other things that I don't understand. Like it says I have to pass a law that I do not have the ability access to reform my government into the divine sanction. Which I'm wondering if that is just saying I need to be a monarchy to do that, which if that's the case, I'm gonna flip a fucking table. Which a 888 plus a 10, that is so fucking rare. I don't think that will ever happen. No, it is required that I'm not monarchist. But, like, anyway. Yeah, I think I'm done with this game. Think that mental breakdown ensues. Anyway, I'm gonna end the local recording. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a subscription, leave a comment, a like. Maybe head over to my Twitch and Kick and follow me there and say hi. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day.
The night is young, but it feels so old. A story written, yet never told. The mask is heavy, the air